Do, 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 do. There we go. Lord have mercy. My stuff is messing up big time, but I am here. And let me see. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Do 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 do. Oh, get the wrong one here. Let's go there. We'll go there. And we do that. Do that. There. We'll go there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've lost my mind. Here, let's put this up here. There. We'll go there. Oh, Lord have mercy. I've lost my mind. Now we'll see how it works from there. We'll see how many people show up. And I think it's echoing. We'll see how it works from there. We'll see how many people show up. I think it's echoing. We'll see how it works from there. There, that must be better. That has to be better. Well, let's get with it. A couple things we're going to talk about tonight is what went on up in New York in the subway dealing with the Marine. And, I have my own opinion about it, and I will tell that opinion. If other people want to tell an opinion, they can. So, we will see if anyone comes in here in a little while. And like I said, I've got a new mic. I've got a new stuff that just it's oh my goodness, here. Let's get some air in here. Um, I don't know who and what people are doing tonight, so maybe somebody will show up and we will do some. Okay, every time I get started, I've got a little mutt, and I'm not talking about the dog. I'm talking about this mutt here. See.
Hello.
There he is. He just popped in.
Hi.
That's a little country. But anyway, I've got a new mic. I've got a new camera. My camera is this stuff is acting up tonight. I'll just be honest with you. My intro is Country Boy Can Survive. I am not trying to steal no copyrights to that song. It's just what it is. I started my Country Boy News, and I've got to go from there. Let me see. Let me straighten it up. I hate to be not in center of the picture church that I used to go to. I ran the stage camera, and I ran the one of the fixed cameras for the straight shot into the pulpit, and I enjoyed doing that. So when I look at this on the camera, if I'm not sort of center, and I don't think I'm really all the way center, but I do the best I can here. I'm very picky. I can't help it. Y'all leave me alone. I'm picky. I just used a little bit of it, where it's saying "Country Boy Can Survive." That's a little. I just used a little snippet to come into the show, and when I got here, my camera wasn't working. I had a blank screen on my laptop, so therefore, uh, I've got to. I'm going to service my laptop because it's wanting to skip a little bit. And like I said, I know you said you wouldn't probably come in. That's okay. Maybe NC Tire and Hunter or Jeff is here live. I text him and told him that I was going live. But anyway, this is a Vifin Pro mic here, and like I said, it's it's is what it is. I got this thing for $10. You guys see, I got a pussy kitty back here, and this little furry thing too. Oh, I mean, okay, I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. This is little country, and we ain't gonna get him. Look here. See, this big old cat right here. He's big old cat. But anyway, anyway, this cat I found in the back of my belt trailer. This little cat, as a probably 5 week old or so, he rode in the back of that back trailer for 46 or so miles and survived. I was unloading and I kept on hearing him, could not find him. So I looked around. So I said, I've got to get this. So I buttoned it all up. And I went back around, looked in my control door and he was looking up at me. He wasn't big at all. This mic is almost as big as what he was when I found him. He was just a baby. And so I had Mrs. Country meet me at our big chicken house up in Spencerville, Ohio, Pine Valley, and she brought him home and she started nursing him with a syringe and all this stuff to feed him milk and this, that, and other. And 2 days after, see, my plan was to get him healthy, give him where he could take care of himself, take him back out to the farm where our farm is, and let him go with other cats. 2 days after we got him, she informed me that she made the executive decision that we was keeping this cat. She fell in love with this cat. So that's okay. That's okay. And I thought, well, he'll be about the size of those cats out there. They're not quite as big as he is. He's a big old boy. We had him fixed and everything, his shots and whole 9 yards. We take care of him. We take our little dog or animals. We take them to the vet once a year. If we have to take them for something else, we take them. We take care of them. They're just like family. They're our little furry critters, and we love them. Out by Lima? No. Lima is north of Spencerville. You got Elida, that's up north. Spencerville is south of Elida. It's on State Route 116. Our Pine Valley is Pine Valley Ranch. It's our big commercial chicken barns. We've got them up there. We're building 2 more onto it. We're adding on to it. Those eggs go out. They go out in tankers. They are deshelled. They're like for egg beaters. They go to like Betty Crocker, places that need eggs that's been deshelled. So that's what they do. Oh, you are. I live in Fort Loramie, Ohio. I ain't afraid to put it out here. Not one bit. Fort Loramie is the capital of country concert. And we have to deal with that once a year, which it's okay. I can deal with it. Uh, I um, I love this little town. There's some snotty people around. That's okay. You get that everywhere. It's a good Catholic community. We have a great school. It's a public school, but it's still a great school. You wouldn't think it was. You'd think it was more of a private school than a public school, but they treat our students great. We have one of the best schools I think around. You got New Bremen. You've got Minster, which my wife works in Minster. She works at the main bank up there, the main branch office or the corporate headquarters. If you have an account there, she's one of them that will probably answer the phone. And thank you for calling Minster Bank. This is, mm, oh Lord, yeah, I tell you what, that's all right. I love Mrs. Country. She is a sweetheart. I've got a lot of riff, okay, from people about running for election. I started something to see if how many idiots I could attract, like trolls and all that kind of stuff, about running for president. And it started a windstorm. I am going to run for a public office. I am. Your family's from Minster? Wow. Um, if you want to come up on the panel, the link is there at the top of the page. Matter of fact, I can put it back in. I learned how to do that a year or 2 years ago. And you're more than welcome. You can come in and I can see you, show your face, then you can turn your camera off and then I'll bring you up on the panel. All I need is just to see who I am or see you. That's all I require. I do require, and I stand by this. If anybody gets on my panel anymore and uses the N word or any derogatory name for any group of people, I will kick you out. I will ban you. You will never be on any of my shows again. I don't like that word. I don't like derogatory. I love people. I don't agree with what some people say and do. Uh, I think free speech is okay, but this is my channel, and I am strict on that. Uh, I've got good black friends. I've got a lot of Mexican friends that work out at our chicken houses. One is my buddy. He makes sure he makes for sure that I have eggs out there because at the farm chicken houses they go out fully egged. They're not deshelled. Uh, but I'm going to get started doing um, audits again. I'm going around stuff. Uh, there ain't nothing wrong. I had a best friend down in Vandalia, Ohio. He was an ex Marine and he boxed for the Marines. Big old guy. And I seen him almost whoop another guy for calling him that N word. And I tell you, you'd never know he was black. You'd never know anything about him by listening to him on the telephone or whatever. He was a very respectable man, and I didn't have the time. I didn't have no family. I've been to his home. His kids love me to death. We'd get out and play football out in the yard. We'd get out and play baseball, do things. We'd go out together. They'd invite me out to go to dinner with them, and they was a great bunch of people. I don't know. I was hoping NC Turnhunter would come, um, but like I said, I've got to wait because, like I said, I'm going to start putting out notifications of when I'm going to go broadcast, and I'm going to start doing it regular where people will know when I'm going to do a show. Matter of fact, here, let me go to here. I love this crap. And I copy it, and I X out of that. I love doing this because I couldn't do it till I figured this out on my own, how to paste. And bam, there you go. Got it. There's how you get on my show. And the other last weekend or when I'd done that other show, it took a little while. I sat and chit chatted, but let me tell you something. I'm going to start out with this, and if anybody wants to come on when they get in here and talk about it, I've done a little bit of research on the Marine and what happened in the um, subway. And let me tell you, that guy was put in a bad spot. There was women, there was kids, there was things said, there was he was put in a bad spot. I don't think, and this is my only, this like I said, this is only my opinion. I don't think he meant to kill that guy. I think the adrenaline was going, and when you're put in those serious things, you let your adrenaline get away with you. And I think that's what happened. And the guy was coming there to do something because he stated he didn't care. He didn't care if he went to prison the rest of his life. He didn't care about living. He didn't care about nothing. And that's a bad thing. And I know from what I was gathered from my sources, and I've got some pretty good sources, that troubles him now because that wasn't his intention. His intention was to make sure this guy did not hurt nobody. So, my opinion, I don't think he should be charged with murder or was that accidental homicide or some of those things. I don't think he should be charged. I think what he needs now, he will need counseling from what I have gathered. From what I have gathered, this has really hit him bad. So it is what it is. I would have probably done the same thing in that moment. That's what you got to think of. You got to think about in that moment. So when you're threatening people and you've got women and children in a tin can where there's really no escape down in the tunnel in the subway, what do you do? If he hadn't have done nothing, like it could have turned out where that guy could have killed a few people if he had not acted on that. But that's only my opinion. I don't say that disrespectful to nobody or towards nobody, because anytime you take a life, it's bad, and I know what that feels like. That having to take a life is bad. You live with that the rest of your life, and that's what it is. And I got counseling for some of the stuff that I've had to do, and I've got PTSD. It's not as bad as it was. My wife, Mrs. Country, I was in a camp for one night. She come over to see me. She parked the car. I was doing something, come out of the bathroom. She come up, and I had the solid door open, my outside door open, I had my screen door closed in my camper, and she walked around the corner, and I come out, and I had the little closet door where you walk up into the camper. I had it open, and she scared me so bad when she said hi. I punched out a solid oak door. And that's bad when you can break something like that. And I did. I knocked the far out of it. Didn't hurt my hand at all, but I punched it. I punched the door out. I don't think it's right. Little country,
Yes.
you got something to say to somebody? Come here.
Hello.
See this little right here? He'll be 12 in June the 7th, right?
Yes. Next month.
Yes. Next month. I'm fixing to put his ass out on the lawnmower. I bought a zero turn here a while back, and I'm gonna put him out on there, and he's gonna start having to mow the yard if he don't run over trees like some other person did. But I won't call Mrs. Country's name out. I will not do that.
You
But
already did.
somebody run over some trees or run into some trees because she didn't realize you're supposed to pull back when she pushed it forward to stop the thing. And at this time, it's the first time she's ever on it, and I understand. Sorry. And it was funny. And she was so mad and upset. I mean, but no. I told her not to worry about it. It wasn't a bad thing. It was funny, is what it was. So you got anything to say anything about here? What'd you
No.
do today?
I went with my father.
Where'd you go? What'd you do today?
Went to Lima.
What did you do today? We don't care where you went. What did you go to?
Hobby
Movies?
Lobby.
Went to Hobby Lobby. Oh, good. He had an exciting day. We went yard selling.
Okay.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. That's okay. Patriot Defense. Sup, brother? Are you going to come up or are you going to be chicken too? Patriot Defense. I'm waiting. I put the thing right up there. I got a tickle in my throat. But, and like I said, you're in New York City. Don't ride the subways. Them things are dangerous right now. And we talked about this, about the guy, the Marine that killed, how that the death of the gentleman that they say killed. I say he saved some people from what I gathered, but like I said, I don't think the guy meant to kill that other guy. It happened. And when you're threatening people, especially when, like I said, when you're in a tin can, you're down in the subway, you got no out, you got nowhere to go. I think his instincts as a Marine, as a soldier, kicked in, and it happened. And like I said, I don't think he meant to kill the guy. But that, like I said, that's only my opinion. But I think if you're threatening people, I think it's a bad thing that something has to go down that bad. What you got there?
I got my B-29 that I just built today. This is the thing I got at
Hobby Lobby?
Hobby Lobby.
Where'd the other one come from? Oh, you got that?
This
Is that the one you brought in?
Yeah.
Earlier? All right, get out here. You're a smart aleck.
All right, bye.
He builds. He gets those things. He builds. He does Legos. He does this and that. And Lord have mercy. He's got more Legos. He could build us a brand new house out in the back. We've got a room enough in our backyard to build another house. And he's got enough Legos to build another house. When I grew up, if I had something digging the dirt and a couple of little outside trucks or something other to play with, I was happy. I could build dirt roads to run them little trucks on, dump trucks and all that stuff. I was happy. These kids got these games and phones and Lord have mercy, I don't know what to do about all that stuff. But that's the kids' day. I mean, they don't know what poor is. So there's a lot of people that are poor that don't, and I grew up poor, literally. Uh, when I was little, we had an outside bathroom. Seriously, we had an outside bathroom. And it was, I forget how old I was when we first had indoor plumbing. And, like in summertime, we had big tubs. We could put water in it and let the sun literally heat it up throughout the day. And that's how we take our baths at night. We put up curtain and stuff. And that's how we did it. A lot of people don't know how to do that. But, there's several things that, that I grew up, that this guy behind me, this guy,
Yo.
right there. I'm backwards here with my camera. But anyway, he don't know what country living is. He don't know what it's all about. So, good for him. But, if he
what are you doing?
If he grew up with what I had and stuff,
Sassy.
and there's the Sassy, that Sassy dog. She's my little Yorkie. She's full blooded Yorkie. She thinks she runs the show around here. That cat, that cat's almost twice as big as her, and he's scared to death of her.
Yeah, that cat's big.
So anyway, I was hoping Nancy Tire Hunter would come up. I was hoping he would come in here. I don't know what he's doing. He did text me or something. Yeah, he texted me and told me that he missed my live. And so, like I said, from here out, I'm going to start taking a little bit each week to go live on Saturday night. That is, if we do not go nowhere. If I'm not going to be able to go live, I'll let you know the week before, because I usually know if we have plans or not. But anyway, that way I can start getting more of a follow thing on this YouTube thing. Like I said, I gotta get started back doing it. I've got some places I'm gonna go and audit. I'm gonna go audit the joint systems. They make the A1 Abrams tank in Lima. I'm going up there and do some walking around. There's some other places that I'm going to try to do. The refinery and stuff. I'm going to do some walking around it. And see what I have to put up with, guys. Cat. Excuse me. Go.
Okay, bye.
You're a pain in the butt. You know that?
No, I'm not.
You are too.
You're a pain in the butt.
I'm bigger than you are. Cat.
No, you're not.
I'm almost six. I'm right at 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. He's 4'2" and 800 pounds.
4'2"? I am taller than that.
You're 4'2" and 600 pounds.
No.
Yeah.
If I was 600 pounds, I would be more than you.
Like I said, I didn't know they could stack poop that high.
Oh, shut up.
I'm looking for a person from YouTube. Almost got their position. Okay. I'm not going to ask you why you're looking for somebody for YouTube. Bill Douglas Jr. What a name. when I was born, because I was adopted, but when I was born, my birth name was William, which you call you Bill for short. Uh, so anyway, Bill Douglas Jr. If you want to come up for a little while, we'll discuss some things that's going on around the world. The right up from there a little bit is the link to be able to join. Just show your picture and stuff down in the green room, and once you come up, you can turn it off. All I ask people to do, if you do come up here, I don't want to hear the N word. I don't want to hear those. Uh, I don't hear no bad names towards any race of people. Period. I do not like that. And somebody called me a cracker one time. And I want to tell you something. If I'm a cracker, then I'm a saltine. I'm a zesta cracker. I'm tasty. Or at least that's what my wife says. Anyway, I don't like those. I don't like those names. I think everybody should treat everybody equally. I think we should treat people uh, by their merit, with their by the merits of the people. I just it just I don't like them kinds of things. I'm not gonna put up with it. I had a couple people come on here and use those words, and I'm not gonna put up with it no more. I will ban you in a heartbeat, and you will never be on any of my YouTube stuff again, and I can't help it. Anyway, I appreciate it. But like I said, if you want to hit the link there, you're more than well come up. We'll talk about some things. We'll have some discussion stuff, and I'll be glad to have you here. Like I said, I'm trying to get started back with YouTube. I'm trying to get started back doing the things I was doing before. NC Tire and Hunter was up this last fall. You can see that some of that on my channel. You can go to NC Tire and Hunter, and you can see when he was in Ohio, up in Country Boy News' territory. Matter of fact, we done an audit up here. We had the chief of police come out. So anyway, go look at that. Be glad to. And like I said, I'm gonna do some audits, and I'm gonna do some other things, but I'm gonna do a weekly night show just to discuss things that's going on in the world. Discuss things, have some fun, maybe. But anyway, this is only job I've got at home. Okay. Where I can drink and smoke and not get in trouble except for with my wife. But anyway, I got up and watched the 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 coronation of King Charles III. That was neat. Watching that this morning was really neat. If you did not, if you don't care about stuff like that, I understand. But I tell you what, that was really amazing. What they, how they did it, and how they crowned him, and all that stuff. And Queen Camilla, they took that consonant out and made her a queen, and they crowned her afterwards there too. It was a really, we was going to go over to in Urbana. I'm sure some people know where that's at in a while. They out at the fairgrounds, they have flea market stuff. And we got started late. We stopped at McDonald's and got some breakfast. And then we went on out there and found a few things. I found me another drone, which I'm hoping I can do some video from it, because it's a really nice one. It's a Phoenix. So yeah, I'm trying to learn some of this stuff with my laptop, and I've got to learn how to edit and do some of these things on this. I'm not good with that stuff, but I'm hoping I can somehow get it get it done. But I will get it learned. I learned how to put up the link to this. Matter of fact, I can do it again because, like I said, it just tickles me to death that I can copy it and paste it. I know how to do it now, and so there, and then I go down there and do that, and I do that, and I paste it, and then I go, bam, just like that, and there she is. It is amazing what, and I'm a country boy. What gets me is NC Tire Hunter. Jeff is here. I know he gets on there and he tells y'all that he's not smart. He's a ding. Let me tell you something about NC Tire Hunter. NC Tire Hunter is very smart. What he is very humble, very humble in what he does, and he has taught himself and learned how to do things. I know he's taken probably advice from people and other people of how to do things and stuff. He is better with this. I can't edit. I can't do the things that he does like he does on his videos. I just have not learned how to do that yet, and I'm afraid I'll mess up. So there. I think I need a producer that can do all that stuff and stuff. But and I'll be honest with you, I can mix audio. I can sit down and in a studio and be the engineer and do all the sound work and all that stuff. I can put it in, I can split it, I can splice it together and do this and that. And I know how to do that. But when it comes to this on this computer and these videos, I don't have the equipment to do it. And I'm not, I guess it intimidates me now because I don't remember a lot of things that I used to be able to do. I went through an explosion in 2012 that pretty much took my life. And by the grace of God, he let me survive. But my memory has not been like it was before that. I had to learn a lot of things. I even had to learn how to tie my shoes again. It was that bad. But anyway, that's what it is. And so I guess I'm gonna have to sit down and get serious. I've got a lot of equipment here that sorry. But anyway, that I need to get set up here and there and everywhere with a bigger screen and all that. And I'll get that. I'll get that all fixed up and stuff. So um I wished I had I wished I had um I don't know where it's at. The TV here. I'm gonna get it where I can put all this up on a big screen where I can see everything. So I'm working on that, and so I've got to find the stuff that it goes with. I know I'm probably boring tonight, but getting back to King Charles III, that was that was something amazing. I enjoyed that. That was that was I ain't like I said I wouldn't want to sit down and just watch it over and over again. But that watching the where they crown made it official and everything with King George, that was something. But anyway, this is Country Boy News, and I know I don't have. It looks like one person in here, but that's okay. Um, I don't know what else to talk about. Um, I think we got a tractor pull coming up over here in Fort Recovery Um, it's the NTPA. They're going to be over in Fort Recovery next month. I'm not sure which weekend it is, but anyway, that's a big tractor pull there. Last year, we had a tractor turn over, and something happened to it. The front end come up down, and when he come down, the front wheels was actually turned. And when the front wheel came down, it dug in and flipped the tractor and folded it up with a sled. And that was neat. I usually videotape these pulls, but I didn't. I didn't have my camera going, so I wished I had a got that because I was sitting right out in front of where that tractor turned over at had that problem. So that was really neat. But anyway, we've got the NTPA Nationals in Bowling Green, Ohio, coming up in August. I think it is August, September, somewhere in there. So that will be coming up. I've got some more video of that. I wish I knew how to, and I don't know how to do it yet, how to um, pull up a video. Because there's one I'd like to show in here, and I don't know how to switch and put a video up from somewhere else. I think you're supposed to get another tab down. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. But, I've got to get this figured out. And I will get it figured out. Eventually, I will. So, anyway. But that's what's going on up here in Ohio. Not much. But anyway. I do appreciate the ones that stopped in Patriot Defense, Diaper, Tharapper, and Bill Douglas Jr. I appreciate you guys stopping in and saying howdy to me. I appreciate that. So, anyway, this is what's going on in my world. I wish some more would come up. Like I said, I used to have quite a bit, but I've been so long not being on here, so it hurt me a little bit, but that's okay. I will not stop. I will not quit. So anyway, got a little bit of I got bad allergies too, and I'm telling you what, with the trees blooming out, leaves blooming out, and flowers and the weeds and all that stuff, it really sucks. As I've had a rough time this year. It's been worse this year than ever before. So there, that's how you do. And the funny thing about this mic, I've got it where I can make it real sensitive, or I can make it back off a little bit. I can back it off, and I can talk down here like this and be all right with it, but that's okay. And then I can hear the traffic out there. I've got the window cracked a little bit. I got to get my window fan in here. It's starting to get warm enough in here where I put my window fan in. We got air conditioning, but it still gets a little warm up here. And that's okay. We'll get it figured out. I don't even think that vent's open up there. That may be why the air conditioning doesn't work, is because the vent's not open. But anyway, that's what it is. There we go. Anyway, I'll keep it live here for a little while. And I'll see if anybody comes in. And we'll go from there. Scanner just went off. Well, I don't know what it is, but that's all right. That's all right. So anyway, I gotta get this mess straightened out, fixed up, and fixed right. I'm just wondering. Y'all bear with me. I'm gonna experiment right here. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'm trying to see if I can get my TV to work, and I don't know what I've done with my, but I'm working on it. I will get it working one way or another. It should be. It's got, I don't know why. There we go. Oh. here. There we go. I don't know why I can't pull. I've got a picture of my and I bring that down, but it doesn't. And I'm trying to do this, and I don't know if it's. Ooh. Get rid of that one. And get rid of that one. Oh, I'm back. Now, I should have watched that. And like I said, I'm trying to figure this thing out. And so I see somebody else is in there. I'm showing two people in there. That's all right. I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying to get my screen up on my TV. I can change. Here we go. Let me try this again. I know this is going to take, and there we go. This is weird. I'll get this figured out one way or the other. X that out. Oop, wait a minute. Let me get this up. Ooh. I have messed up here. Let me. See what that's what see that's what happens when you experiment. I've got a mess here. So there. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. I had a bad thing going there, and I shouldn't. There we go. I'm sorry about that, but I've got up here on my TV, I've got the picture of my family up here from my computer, but it's not. I'm trying to do this live where um, see if I can get it to do what I want it to do. And on my phone over here, I got my iPhone, and it's showing a broadcast. It's a little behind, but that's okay. Is what it is. Now, I don't understand why my all this stuff is going here, going there. I don't understand why my laptop is showing up my main screen on my TV. It should be monitoring everything now. Let's see. Do 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 do. I think my what that is. Remove from stream. Solo layout. Mute. No, I don't do that. Do 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 do. But anyway, that's what it is. And so anyway, I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to I'm gonna try to do some work on this. Anyway, it is, I don't even know what time it is, but anyway, it's 9:47. But anyway, let me get out of here off this. Go here, go here. There we go. Let me do it this way. I'm gonna get it. And we have puppies in the house. This Country Boy News. I'm out of here. I have no copyrights to this, but this is my favorite song. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City.